What up? What up? What up? What up? Yes. What up? Black Suburban Dad here. And I got a couple things on the slate today. I got a little bit of shucking and jiving for sure. Yes. We got some shucking and jiving. I got to bring you a little bit of crime watch because the crime never stops out there. I mean, what would America be without crime out there? I showed you that boat video yesterday with all the ninjas, all the YNs, all the black people on there, and the comments were out of control, straight up shucking and jiving up in here. What else I got up on the slate? I got a little bit of politics as I see it. I don't know if I should jump it off with some shucking and jiving or what, but man, we got a lot of crazy stuff going on out here. I think the main topic, what I want to get into is CQ. What is his name? I think his name is CQ. His name is General CQ Brown. General CQ Brown. Now, this is General, and he's black. Of course, he's black. And why I say that is because Trump just fired him recently. Now, I don't know if it was Trump or if it was Pete Hegseth or if it was a combined effort between these two guys that wanted to get General CQ Brown out of there for sure. And I'm out of here. Now, everybody's making a big stank. And when I say everybody, I'm talking about just black media and liberal media is making a big stank about it because General CQ Brown is a black man. Now, they say that Hister, you know who I'm talking about. I can't say his name, but they're saying that Hister just came into the White House, a fascist, Nazi, you know, a racist, all these things. And this one guy, a.k.a. Donald Trump, has came into the White House, and now he just started cleaning slate. He's doing racist stuff. He's slapping black people. He's doing this. He's punching babies. He's doing all the bad stuff that you can think of, right? Now, I was just joking about all that stuff, but still, they're saying that the biggest racist in human history has came into the White House, and the only reason why he fired this General CQ Brown is because he was black. Well, I say nope. That's not the reason why. Now, you know, DEI has been the big fuss right now. Everybody wants DEI out of the workplace. We definitely want DEI out of politics, even though it's still in there. They're trying to clean house and get it up out of there. I mean, if you don't know, then we have a DEI hire, and I can't remember her name, but she is a Supreme Court justice. I think her name is Ketanji Brown Jackson. That is her name, Ketanji Brown Jackson. Now, do I think that she's qualified? Now, if you look at her record, you might say, yeah, she's qualified. But the problem with her is she's too woke for that position. So she's only going to push those leftist agendas. Now, that would be a DEI hire because before Biden put her in place or hired her to the Supreme Court justice or however she got in. It's not a nomination. It's appointed, okay? Before Biden appointed her to the Supreme Court justice, he said, I'm going to have a black woman. Now, he didn't say I'm going to have a person of merit. I'm going to look at their file, and I'm going to get the best person for the job. That's not what he said. He said, I want a black woman. So that would consider her a DEI hire because he had to find that specific thing that he was looking for, even though her record might prove that she is a good person for that position. Doesn't mean that she's the best person for that position. So look, starting off, we're going to get into a little bit of what do we want to get into here? I got so many things on the docket right now. I got to break this stuff down. And we're going to get into politics as I see it. Now, politics as I see it, what we want to start off with is the big news is that Joy Reid of MSDNC, not MSNBC, it's MSDNC, and that's what a lot of people call it because they're pretty much just an arm of the Democratic Party. They push a lot of Democratic talking points. It could be some of the craziest shit that you would ever hear, but if you start listening to MSDNC, and that's what I'll call it from now on, enough, well, you'll just start to believe all the craziness and the nonsense that they're talking about. I actually used to be a Democrat back from 2016, that's when I changed. 2016, I used to be a Democrat. And I was listening to Rachel Maddow, and she was pushing some of the craziest stuff. Now, what really got me off bases with the Democrats is when I was listening to Rachel Maddow one night. Jesus, man, I'm drinking a liquid death, and it's just like filming up in my mouth. Oh, my God. So I was listening to Rachel Maddow one night, and she started talking about Russian oligarchies and this and that. And I was like, well, I don't even know what a Russian oligarchy is, but she was saying it so serious. I was like, nah, man, this bitch is lying. Like, I don't even like the sound of this. And that's when I started to change courses and start to move on towards the Republican Party. Anyway, Joy Reid is a racist straight off the bat, man. She is worse than the Breakfast Club. Now, look, shout out to Charlamagne the Dork and all that stuff, DJ Envy and whoever other nut job they got. I think they replaced, what's her name? Pamela Lee or some shit like that. Whatever her name was, it don't even matter. They replace her with another racist. Anyway, Joy Reid is worse than the Breakfast Club. She pushed some of the most crazy, cynical, insane stuff that you could ever hear of. But the point is that people actually listen to her. Now, the base is not that big. Ever since the election, now her ratings have really fallen off a cliff because nobody really wants to hear that racist stuff anymore. But let's listen to Joy Reid, and this is her being seen for the first time since her firing, which was yesterday. Let's see what Joy Reid has to say.
And that, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, let it flow, baby. Let it flow.
That what I was doing had value. And in the end.
Now, you know what? Now, she is actually really hurting, because I say it all the time. Women, they don't cry real tears. Now, if you see a woman cry real tears, hey, that woman is really hurting. Because most women, when they're doing that faking stuff, they got the devil in them, okay? They got a demon in them. For reals.
Demon got me.
All right, and that demon's just coming out, and it's coming out in a false form, okay? But she's actually crying real tears, so give it up to Joy Reid. Okay, let's go ahead.
And I'm sorry, I try not to cry on TV. And this is kind of like me on TV, so I apologize. And then it mattered. I see Karen is there, and she's been texting me as well. And so what I will just say is that in the end, thank you. Where I land is that the moment of guilt that I felt that I went hard on so many issues, whether it was the Black Lives Matter issues of a young baby or a mom or a dad that was killed or...
Wait. What'd you say? A young baby that was deleted by who? The only young babies I knew that was deleted during Black Lives Matter was from the hands of other black people, for reals. What is she trying to say? Like a cop deleted a baby? Because if you look into Black Lives Matter, I'm not on board with the Black Lives Matter at all. When that thing cracked off, I was like, I don't like this. This just don't. It's a good battle cry. I get it. Black Lives Matter is a good battle cry. It sticks in your head. You got these stupid ass NBA players, NFL players donating their game checks to Black Lives Matter when Patrisse Cullors, one of the originators of Black Lives Matter, which was originated by 3 lesbians, she's sitting up there, she's taking your game checks, and she's not actually giving the money back to the black community. So, yes, they did push a lot of Black Lives Matter nonsense, which I was not with. But if you know, you know. If you were in the dark, then you'd be chanting Black Lives Matter with your fist up, too.
When we opened up people's eyes to the fact that Asian Americans were being targeted and not just black folks, that
Wait. What is it? I haven't heard this whole thing, okay? I started listening to it. I was like, all right, I'll just play it and, review it. What is she talking about? I don't think I've ever heard Joy Reid highlight Asian hate, Asians getting attacked. No, because the crazy thing about it, once again, there is a trend when I'm talking about stuff like this. Okay, so when I seen Asian hate, I seen a lot of Asian hate coming from the black community towards Asians. Now, they did not want to put that stuff on MSDNC. They didn't want to put it on CBS, NBC. They didn't want to put it on CNN especially. They didn't want to highlight that the black community was actually attacking Asians. They didn't want to put that, and that's the only Asian hate that I seen coming. What is she talking
went
about?
hard for immigrants who've done nothing but come to this country like my parents did and try to make a life and defend.
Okay, so we have you're going hard for immigrants, you're going hard for Asian hate, you're going hard for BLM. Okay, you're leaving out a group. Let's see if she's gonna add that one group. You know what I'm talking about. There's one group that's left out that they're not going hard for.
Ended them, or whether we've talked about what the president is doing that is subversive to the Constitution.
There's the group right
injurious.
there, the white group. She left them out, but when she brought up the white group, she said that they were being submersive, not they. She's saying him, Donald Trump, which is representation of the white community. They're being submersive. I don't even know what that word means, but it can't be anything good. So let's get it here. We're pushing hard for BLM, black people. We're pushing hard for Asian hate, Asians. We're pushing hard for the immigrants, Mexicans, Nigeria, anything, okay? Anything that's not white. When you talk about white people, oh, they're being submersive or something like that.
Nope.
So that's one of the reasons why your show got kicked off, why you got kicked off of the air, because you're alienating 66% of the United States, which is white people.
To our liberty, defending books that people find inconvenient, that Nicole Hannah-Jones put into our spirit, that we need to understand 1619 as the real founding of this country, whether it's talking about any of these issues, and yes, whether it's talking about Gaza and the fact that we as the American people have a right to object to little babies being bombed. And where I come down on that is I'm not sorry. I am not sorry that I stood.
Okay, so they're pushing hard for Gaza too. Now look, I'm not a guy that actually really listens to Joy Reid. I won't sit down and watch her show, but I will watch the clips. I will watch the clips that people pull. And yeah, that might not be good of me. Maybe I should watch more of it, but my ears can't handle the toxicity of the bullshit that be rolling off this woman's tongue. Okay, so I just steady listen. I'd rather listen to just clips. But I don't think I've ever heard them push. They're pushing for Gaza now. Now they care about Gaza. Is that it? Now, I got my thoughts on that whole area. That whole area is a catastrophe. I'm not going to say my thoughts because YouTube would be like, oh, you think that way? Yeah, so anyway, I don't think if I've ever heard her pushing hard for Gaza. Still left the white people out there. Well, actually, like I said, when she talked about the white people, she said they're being submersive. I think that's the word she used. So everybody good, white people bad.
Good up for those things, because those things are of God. And I'm a church girl too, and those are the things that I was taught were of God. And so I'm not sorry. I'm just proud of my show had value.
Okay, look, her show had value to a couple people. And that's the thing. That's what she's going to realize, okay? Everybody has spoke, okay? The community have spoke. The majority of people have spoke. They don't want to see your show. That's why you got kicked off of the air, okay? Now, when reality is going to hit you is when you try to bring your ass over to YouTube and you think you're going to bring this big fan base that you had from MSDNC over to YouTube, but guess what? It ain't even going to happen like that. You think you're going to bring this massive fan base from MSDNC. Now, people watch MSDNC for the station. They don't necessarily watch it for the host. Now, they might start watching MSDNC and be like, okay, I'm attach myself to that host, but they'll only... Excuse me, shit. They'll only watch you on MSDNC. They're not going to follow you everywhere else. So she thinks she's going to go over to YouTube, just like, I forgot that guy's name, but she's going to go over to YouTube. He got fired from MSDNC too. Or CNN. Donna Lemon, that's his name. She thinks she's going to follow in the footsteps of Donna Lemon, who isn't having a good following either. She's going to bring her ass over to YouTube with this huge base.
No,
right?
you're not.
That's what you think, right?
Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Now, I don't see that happening, man. I don't see it happen. I think Joy Reid is a rap, all right? The people, y'all got her, okay?
Got him! Got him!
Y'all got her, man, okay? Joy Reid is off the air Politics, as I see it, is a wrap. And I think we definitely got to get into my favorite subject. Let's get into some shucking and jiving. Shucking and jiving coming straight on at you. Now, look, I know I started this show off kind of rough, all right, because I worked 14 hours today. I'm shooting it at night, and I will upload it or download it, whatever you want to call it, in the morning so you can watch, okay? I started off kind of rough. Okay, I'm back in my groove right now. Shucking and jiving. Now, this story, I'll put it together, okay? I'll put it together for you. It's about what's his name? Pastor Jamal Bryant, who's definitely shucking and jiving out here, man, doing the most. Now, I have three videos, three videos I'm going to show you about this guy, right? And I'll put them in order. I'll put them in order of the story that I want to tell about Pastor Jamal Bryant. So this is how it got kicked off, okay? This is how the beef got kicked off. It was at a White House event for Blexit. I think Blexit is an organization that Candace Owens and Officer Tatum, they came up and they made Blexit. It's an organization for black Republicans. I think it means like the black exit from the Democratic Party, okay? I get it, got it, like it, damn right. Okay, so this is how it started. The White House had a Black History event. What's today, Monday? Last week or over the weekend for the Blexit crew, okay? And this is how it started. So the Blexit crew is up in there flexing, talking. They got Jamal Bryant's face cut out right here, saying this boy needs to get straight, okay? Because they know Jamal Bryant be out here shucking and jiving all the time. If you listen to him, if you know, you know. So they got his face right here cut out. They said a couple other things. I'm sure they said some things that weren't caught in this video. And Jamal Bryant did not take lightly to him, okay? And this was crazy because the news actually called onto this. I don't think Fox News called onto it. But, you know, you got somebody like CNN, right, catching on to it. And they're putting it out there. Oh, look at this. Blexit's going up against Jamal Bryant. Jamal Bryant is our savior. And this guy is an absolute whackbot. He's a shill for the Democratic Party. Jamal Bryant, take it away, and let's see how you fire shots back at them.
All week, you've been nervous all week, but I ain't afraid of the spooks that sat at the door. These runaway slaves hiding in the White House.
Oh, so they runaway slaves now.
Picture up thinking that I'm gonna be afraid. If you got real,
you know something? You know how stupid that is. Let me let this man finish. All right, fair use.
Carriage, don't show my picture. Show the picture of the one that fired the black
see, that's it right
chief
there.
of staff from the military.
Okay, see, he's bringing it up too, which is going to be in my main subject, the black joint chief of staff or whatever the hell he is. That military guy that got fired. He got X'd out of there.
I'm out of here.
So Jamal Bryant's bringing him up too. Okay.
If you gonna show a picture of the CEO of Target, Walmart, McDonald's, and Amazon.
Okay, so he's saying show a picture of them, right? Because they're all the companies that said, DEI, we don't want you here.
I'm out of here.
Get out of here, DEI. Okay, so that's why he's saying that. Okay, got it. Okay, Pastor, keep going.
Not recognize black dollars or black business.
Okay, oh, they don't recognize black dollars. Bro, I was just in Target yesterday, okay? I got a shitload of stuff, great store, okay? I was in Walmart yesterday, too. I was filling up my water bottle, okay? They accepted my money. What are you talking about? They don't accept black dollars. There's this woman out here. She actually does business with Walmart, Target. She does business with, I think, Costco. Even though Costco didn't get rid of their DEI program, she does business with all of these companies. So she made a video and came out and said, look, if you guys are going to go ahead and strike like Jamal Bryant is telling you to boycott all these companies that's getting rid of DEI, well, why don't you think about me, because I'm a black woman doing business with these companies. They've treated me good so far. So why don't you think about not boycotting, okay? So there's black people doing business in Target, Walmart, all these companies, Trick Ronalds. They're all accepting black dollars.
If you gonna put up a picture of the state legislators in Florida that are banning black books. If you gonna put up a...
Okay, you know something? This guy is shucking and jiving to the max, okay? My brain's about to blow up. He's talking about the people in Florida that got rid of black books. Now, if you were to look into the books that they got rid of, they're not getting rid of books on Black History Month. They're not getting rid of books on black inventors, okay? They're not getting rid of books on people like Martin Luther King, okay, like Malcolm X. They're not getting rid of books like that. The books that they're getting rid of are so pornographic, if you know what I say. If you know what I'm saying, switch the C with a P. They're so pornographic that when a parent brought these books, okay, brought these books to a school board meeting. Parent brought these books to a school board meeting, and it was televised, or at least it was filmed. The books in these schools that they got rid of, and these books were in elementary schools, the parents started reading them to the school board member. The book was so explicit, the school board member said, nope, stop, drop, shut them down, get that book the hell up out of here. Because it's too explicit, sir. You cannot read that while they're filming. You cannot read that to the school board. Okay, so those are the books they're getting rid of. Books so explicit, they don't even want it on camera. Okay, but they're going to allow that in elementary schools. Those are the books that they got rid of. So this guy's definitely shucking and jiving, and he's lying to y'all.
Put up the picture of the one who is stealing classified information from the IRS and Social Security.
Okay, so now he's talking about Elon Musk. What information is Elon Musk stealing from Social Security or any other organization? Because he's going through the books. He's looking at USAID. He's got people over here. He's got people over there. Yes, they're going through some information that maybe you might not want them looking at. But guess what? That happens on a daily basis with people other than Elon Musk and his Doge crew. Because before that came about, who you think was controlling your information? Who do you think was looking at your information? You have no idea who was, okay? Because you never thought about it. You just thought, the government has my information. Of course, they're going to protect it. Do you know that for sure? All these people that they hired, you don't know these people on a name basis, do you? Okay, so Elon Musk, yeah, he's an easy target. He's a big target because he's getting the waste, fraud, and abuse out. Why don't they just talk about that? Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. Guess what Elon Musk doesn't want to do? Guess what he don't care about? He don't care about stealing my information because Elon Musk ain't trying to be me. Why would he try to be me? I'd love to switch places with that guy. You think he cares about my information?
Nobody cares, nigga.
He don't care about a little ant like me. I'm a little peon compared to Elon Musk. So what the hell are they talking about? Elon Musk, yes. Elon, yes, steal my information and commit fraud on me, a peon, when you're the richest man in the world. Okay, yeah.
Nope. You gonna put up a picture of those that don't want your mama to pay $35 for insulin and your child to pay $35 for inhaler. If you gonna put up a picture of those that are jailing children and separating families.
Okay, so why is he talking like this? Put up a picture. Like, I can't even do it. It's so insane I can't even do it, okay? What he's talking about? He's talking about put up a picture of the kids that are getting jailed, okay? No kids are getting jailed, okay, unless they do some dumb shit. He's talking about the immigrants. He's talking about the immigrants being split up, families being split up. Now he's going back to that whole thing, right? When he wants to avoid the fact that they called Obama, yes, you guys is Lord and Savior, Captain Obama of the ship. Yes, I'm the captain now. That guy, okay? He's y'all Jesus Rice of Nazareth. Barry Obama. He wants to totally skip over the fact that they called Barry Obama the deporter in chief. He's deporting people all over the place. That's where the camps got started. And I say camps because that's what they're calling them. Where they were splitting up children from the families. It started with Obama. Okay? Do the research, man. They totally want to skip out on that.
I ain't ever scared, in case you forgot.
You know, when you seen those pictures when Obama was in office, they tried to like not show them. I think they only showed them when Trump was in office, okay? When you see the kids rolled up in that blanket, looks like aluminum foil, that look like a big-ass burrito, right? Okay, well, that started under Obama. I'm not saying this whole thing started under Obama, but, you know, the cellophane wrap and all that stuff, kids looking like a burrito, splitting up families and all that stuff, under Obama, your boy.
I'm from the west side of Baltimore. If you got a problem, pull up on me.
Wait. Okay. What did he say? Wait, let me go back to this, and I'm going to get right back to what he said.
Don't show my picture.
Trust me, I'm going to get back to that.
The picture of the one that fired the black joint chief of staff from the military. If you gon' White House, gonna throw my picture up thinking that I
want to get to this one comment, and then watch what I do here. Watch, I'm going to flip it on his black ass.
Don't show my that sat at the door. These runaway slaves.
There it is right there. Okay, that comment right there. The runaway slaves, okay? You know something? I'm one of the guys that he would call a runaway slave because I'm not a part of the Democratic Party, okay? And I'll go ahead and take that. Give me that, okay? Like Redman said, I'll be that. I'll be the runaway slave. You know something? And that's the difference between me and a person like you, Jamal Bryant, besides the millions of dollars that you have and I don't have.
Nope.
Okay, besides that, that's the difference between me and people like you. Yes, I'll take that. I'm a runaway slave, okay? I'll wear that on my back as a badge of motherfucking honor, okay? Because I'm not sitting there on the Democratic plantation. I actually ran away from the plantation so I could think for myself. Unlike you, who's a house ninja, still sitting up there, okay, shuffling, shucking and jiving for massa, while I done took my black ass, ran off the plantation, okay? Now they're hunting me. Hopefully I get away so I can think for myself, okay? That's the difference between me and you, Jamal Bryant. I'm a free thinker. You're not. You're still in the house, ninja. Now let's get to this right here. Because I'm about to flip it on his ass right there.
From the west side of Baltimore.
Oh, are you?
If you got a problem, pull up on me.
Oh, pull up, right? Oh, he said pull up? Pull up, right? You really want people, because you're on the west side of Baltimore, right? So pull up.
I'll let you mind.
Ninja, you can't even pull up to your own block. Here we go. Pastor Jamal Bryant in 4K. Here we go. In 4K. Look, mega preacher Jamal Bryant blasted by Baltimore. You on the east side of Baltimore. Let's see what happened when he pulled up to Baltimore.
I'm the streets, man. What I want to know, man, cold-blooded, man.
Fair use. Okay, this is Jamal Bryant shucking and jiving ass right here. Talking about, oh, all the people in Blexit pull up on me. I'm from the west side or from the east side, whatever the hell side he's from, east side of Baltimore, pull up. For one, it's a problem because you got a pastor talk about pull up. You got all these black people cheering for it. That's a problem right there. But this what happened when he actually pulled up in Baltimore.
Like I'm saying, man, you say you for the people. You got our people all up in your church. You know what I mean? You're supposed to lead these people, man. And I mean, I understand that y'all stuff, but you had no answers for like, yo, man, then you come down here like late, like top up on the ground like 100, like 300 something days. You down here now. Don't come.
What'd you do for Taco
We don't
West?
want you nowhere in our city, bro.
Fair
Like,
use.
you don't need, yo, we don't even want you on our streets. Like you disrespect our streets, man.
Oh, wait,
this
wait.
me, people.
Wait, hold up. It don't seem like he's getting a warm reception and he just pulled up to his own hood. Let's finish watching this. Very interesting.
Okay, boom. I was on the front. You disrespected up here north, and you came down there. You ain't even fighting no war with us, yo. You ain't had nothing on your shirt. You ain't had no guns or nothing. And then you fucking with our oppressors. What you mean, how? You fucking with Roland Blake and all them, man.
Hey, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, Jamal Bryant, he already knows he messing with a real one right here. He know he in the face of a real one. He's in the presence of a real one. Let's see how this ends up.
Kill us, man.
Where were you for
That's you
Tyrone
are,
West?
man. Well, we telling you are. The streets feel like you killing us, man. All right. No, we don't want you in our fucking city now. Then get the fuck out the whole city. Is it that easy? Then we can really get you the fuck out of here?
No, sir.
Well, you check this out, man. Don't come don't come nowhere down here no more. Wherever PFK boom at, don't come. I know you can tell your henchmen. I know you, yo, Timmy and all them. I know you before I seen right, man, all that. Get the henchmen. Don't come down here no more. Boom, said it. Me, as a man, the streets don't want you here. I'm speaking for them. So we see you here.
He said it's on.
So you said you won't come on my motherfucking streets no more, right? Don't bring your ass down here no fucking more. I mean it, yo. On my fucking kids, yo. Cause you're a fucking disgrace. A guardian angel for Satan. Fool. Cause you damn sure ain't guarding me, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here.
Hey, Jamal Bryant. Hey, Jamal Bryant said. Oh, but he talking that bull jive. He talking that bull jive to Blexit, right? He talking about pull up. I'm from the west side of Baltimore. Pull up. This what happened. Look. He can't even pull up on his own block. Come on, bro. They done ran his ass smooth up out of there.
Yeah.
Look.
Empower what? This dick, nigga.
Jamal Bryant, you should be ashamed of yourself for selling out your people for your fame and your wealth. SRB, we know where them perks went. Fuck 12. Leave the city.
Okay, all right, Latina. You got to go ahead and get your freestyle on there. Okay, I got it. Hey, she try to go viral. She try to get that sweep deal. She wants somebody like Killer Cam, somebody like that. Charlie Baltimore. She wants somebody like that. Maybe Mario. Mario's from Baltimore. You know Mario. Baby, you should let me love you. Let me be the one to. Yeah, that guy, Mario. So she try to get her freestyle session. Ain't nobody try to hear that shit. But look, that's what happened when Jamal Bryant tries to pull up on his old block, bro. We're going to have to straight get into, you can't listen to these people straight up, okay? You can't listen to these people. Listen to somebody like me who will bring the real to you in a funny way with a little bit of comedy. Right now, I'm going to get into some hot off the presses. Now, hot off the presses, baby. Let's go. Now, I've got to make this a short segment because I did not see the time, man. Okay, so we want to talk about why did Trump fire? Here I go with this Instagram shit again. We want to talk about why did Trump fire General C.Q. Brown, okay? And the right-wing angel, shout out to the right-wing angel. Excuse me, he's a black conservative. He gives out some good information. If you guys are even thinking about, maybe I want a change of opinion, I want to hear it from a black guy on the conservative side, go look up Right Wing Angel on Instagram. This guy be dropping all the knowledge, okay? Even though I think he might be married to a white woman. But who cares? Anyway, let's get into this video, okay? Why did Trump fire General C.Q. Brown? Maybe it was this video. C.Q. Brown, take it away, brother.
Leader in our Air Force and an African American. Many of you may be wondering what I'm thinking about the current events around.
Now, just remember, I think this was shot during the Biden administration. And the funny thing about this guy, I think Trump was actually the guy that got him into the position that he's in, the position that he just exited. I think Trump was the guy that actually got him to that position. But when you get a guy like this in, even though he's black, he wants to sit up there and definitely play the victim. They just can't help it. They cannot help it. It's like that. The devil's right on their shoulder right there, and he just, do it. Play the victim. Play it, okay? Do it right now. And they can't. It's a demon right there on their damn shoulder. They can't help it, man. They cannot help it.
Demon God.
So he's going to keep playing the victim, all right? Even though he's a high-ranking military member. Let's hear this fool.
The tragic death of George Floyd.
The what?
Here's what I'm thinking about.
Of who?
I'm thinking about how full I am with emotion, not just for George Floyd,
Oh, God.
but the many African Americans that have suffered the same fate as George Floyd.
Wait. What? There's a lot of African Americans that got a knee to their back or a knee to their neck with fentanyl in their mouth. Okay, ODing. There's a lot of black Americans that went through that. The last person I know that went through a crazy situation like that, and he didn't even get a knee to the neck, it was that one singer, and I can't remember his name, but he was really on his rise. He was on his plane. He had some drugs on his plane. FBI or ATF, one of these lettered organizations came to raid his plane, and he took a speedball. Now, speedball is the rest of whatever drugs you have in a little package, and he tossed it in his mouth because he didn't want to get caught with it. And guess what? Didn't work out for him. And I forgot that guy's name. So, no. Black people aren't dying like George Floyd, okay? All over the place. It ain't happening.
I'm thinking about protests.
Nope.
In my country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty.
So this fool said he's thinking about protesting, and he's a general. Let me let him finish.
The equality expressed in our Declaration of Independence and the Constitution that I've sworn my adult life to support and defend.
Is he going to cry?
And thinking about a history of racial issues and my own experiences that didn't always sing of liberty.
Okay, well, of course they had to bring race into the issue. Okay, you're a high-ranking general. Of course you got to bring race into the issue. Be divisive, sir. Just be divisive.
And equality. I'm thinking about living in two worlds, each with their own perspective and views.
I don't get it what these people do.
I'm thinking about my sister and I being the only African Americans in our entire elementary school and trying to fit in.
Guess what? He's talking about some shit that this dude's got to be in his 50s, maybe his 60s. He's talking about something that happened back in like before I was born. So he's talking about like what, 1955? Guess what, man?
Nobody cares, nigga.
It's 2025, baby. Let's get up to date.
As the commander of Pacific Air Forces, a senior leader in our Air Force, and an African American, many of you may be wondering what I'm thinking about the current events surrounding the tragic death of George Floyd.
Oh, God. Okay, so we're going to keep going through clips.
I'm thinking about then going to a high school where roughly half the students were African American and trying to fit in.
Bro, I said this guy's got to be like in his 60s, right? So he's talking about going to high school back in like the 1950s or something like that. Guess
Nobody
what?
cares, nigga.
Dude, it's 2025. Come back up to date, man. They keep trying to bring this shit from the past. They will not let it go, and that's my issue with it. We can look, you don't have to forget, okay? But you got to forgive. You don't have to forget. Keep that shit to yourself sometime. And don't be sitting out here playing the victim. Look at him. He look all mad and stuff. He look like he about to cry in the car, too. But, like, when are we going to stop playing victim? It's 2025. In 2075, black people are going to be 4% of the population, and they still going to be playing the victim, man.
I'm thinking about my Air Force career, where I was often the only African American in my squadron.
Okay, so this guy literally won't stop. Guess what, bro?
Nobody cares, nigga.
Or as a senior officer, the only African American in the room. I'm thinking about wearing the same flight suit with the same wings on my chest as my peers, and then being questioned by another military member, are you a pilot?
Are you?
I'm thinking about...
Are you? We see all this DEI shit. You see fools crashing in the water. You see all these women. These women are out of control out here. They blowing up every goddamn thing. They flying into planes. They belly flopping planes and making them roll over and shit. Luckily, that plane didn't blow up. So yeah, Ninja, are you a pilot or not?
How I sometimes felt my comments were perceived to represent the African American perspective.
Nah,
when
bro.
it's just
not
my
me.
perspective informed by being African American. I'm thinking about some of the insensitive comments made without awareness by others. I'm thinking about being a captain at the Oak Club with my squadron and being told by other African Americans that I wasn't black enough.
I'm starting to sense a trend. Do you sense it too? All this guy talks about is race. I mean, is this shit gonna stop? It seems like he's gonna do this the whole video.
Since I was spending more time with my squadron than with them. I'm thinking about my mentors and how I had a mentor that looked like me. I'm thinking about then going to a high school.
Let's see how much race.
I'm thinking about the sound advice that has led to my success. And even so, most of my mentors could not relate to my experience as an African American. I'm thinking about the pressure I felt to perform error-free, especially for supervisors I perceived had expected less from me as an African American.
There it is.
I'm thinking about having to represent by working twice as hard.
Only African American.
To prove their expectations and perceptions of African Americans were invalid.
There we go.
I'm thinking about the airmen that have lived through similar experiences and feelings as mine, or who were either consciously or unconsciously unfairly treated. Conversely, I'm thinking about the airmen who don't have a life similar to mine and don't have to navigate through two worlds. I'm thinking about how these airmen view racism.
Oh, God.
Whether they don't see it as a problem since it doesn't happen to them, or whether they're empathetic. I'm thinking about our 2 sons. Now, we had to prepare them to live in 2 worlds.
You got 2 black sons, right?
I'm thinking about the sound advice that has led to my success. And even so, most of my mentors could not relate to my experience as an African American.
Okay, yeah, we get it, bro.
I'm thinking about the pressure I felt to perform error-free, especially for supervisors I perceived had expected less from me as an African American.
Oh my God.
I'm thinking about having to represent by working.
Let's see. Okay,
I'm
last
thinking about
clip.
the frank and emotional
Last clip. Let's see if he continues with the African American spiel. Let's see.
conversations my wife and I have had with them just this past week as we discussed the situations that have led to the protests around our country.
Now he protesting.
Finally, I'm thinking about my historic nomination to be the first African American to serve as the Air Force Chief of Staff.
We get it.
I'm thinking about the African Americans that went before me to make this opportunity possible.
Bro.
I'm thinking about the immense expectations that come with this historic nomination, particularly through the lens of current events plaguing our nation. I'm thinking about how I may have fallen short in my career and will likely continue falling short living up to all those expectations.
Oh, okay. You're not talking about race.
I'm thinking about how my nomination provides some hope.
I think he's done talking about race. Let's see.
But it also comes with a heavy burden. I can't fix centuries of racism in our...
Oh, God. I guess I was wrong. Can't count my chickens before they hatch.
...country, nor can I fix decades of discrimination that may have impacted members of our Air Force.
Okay. All right, so that's the end of his video, right? Look, man, shout out to you for getting to the rank and position that you're at. I'm sure...
I'm thinking about the...
my bad. I'm sure your black sons, okay, he said he got 2 sons. I think he's married, too. I'm sure your black sons and your black wife will be proud of you, okay, because you're speaking a whole lot of racism and racist stuff, and you were the victim of this and that, and, you know.
Nobody cares, nigga.
So your black wife and your black kids, they would be proud of you for getting to the position that you're at, right? And you're representing for your black kids and your black wife, right? Because a guy that spits so much racist stuff, right, playing the victim, his wife, his kids, they gotta be black, right? Of course they are. Of course they are. Where's my mouse? I lost my mouse for a second. Well, this is your wife? Hey, bro. Now, look, I ain't saying nothing about what she looks like, but she don't look black to me, bruh. She look like a whole Filipina and black mix. Look, that's Filipina up in there. You ain't gonna, that nose right there, that nose is Filipina. That ain't no black nose. That's a Filipina nose. Look at them eyes. Those ain't black eyes. Look, she Becky with the good hair too. Hey, bro. So he talking all this racist stuff, right? He was a victim of this. He was a victim of that. Oh, race. You can make a rap song out of it. And look, wait, is this his family right here? That's his whole wife right here. Is this his family? Let me see this fool, man. Those are your black kids? Bro. I swear, look, everybody's passing for black now. His ass is barely black. Like, and she ain't black. Okay? She ain't black. She definitely, Joe Biden said it. She definitely ain't black. Okay? So everybody's passing for black now. Okay? That's what we doing. It don't even matter, man. It don't matter anymore. This thing is going off the hinges. That's him right there. But yeah, your wife definitely ain't black. So I don't get these people, man. You're doing all this shucking and jiving. Look, that's her right there? That's your wife? Nah, bro. So somebody speaking all this stuff, you would think that he would have a wife that's as dark as me, okay? As dark as a bucket of oil spilling on the floor or something like that. You know, you think he'd have a straight up Ketanji Brown Jackson looking wife. And she's the Supreme Court justice that I talked about earlier that Biden appointed. And the crazy thing about her is she talks that victim narrative nonsense in the blackity black. And she married to a whole white man. And I think he might be Jewish, but it's, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. So these people are absolutely ridiculous out there. They want to keep racism alive as long as they can. They do not feed to the betterment and the wellment of the black brain. They don't. What they do is they degrade the black brain. They make it divisive for the black brain. They make it so black people actually, when they go out into the world and they listen to an idiot like this, Now, I'm not saying an idiot because he got to the position that he's at, but he's still an idiot. Still an idiot because he's talking this nonsense. So he's affecting the black brain of these young black kids, okay? Not his, because his kids ain't black. They big, okay? His wife damn sure ain't black. So you're damaging the black brain. If anything, you should get out there. You should be like, don't be sitting up here talking about race. If you want to talk about race, say, look, you can do whatever you want to as a young black kid. All right, let's leave it at that. Now let's go on to my achievements, how I did it, and the reason why I'm here, how I'm here to help. Let's do that. Don't focus on race, okay? And then maybe black kids will look at you and they'll be like, oh, you know something? Maybe I might want to be like this joker over here, okay? But what you're doing is you're affecting the black brain with all these, and I can tell you're a Democrat because all they do is spit racist nonsense and try to keep you to a point where you're not going to elevate. Try to keep you to a point where if you're a black person and you're listening to the Democratic Party and idiots like this, you're going to go out into the world with pretty much a veil over your eyes. Because you're sitting up here, you're looking at it, oh, man, these people don't like me. They don't like me. They don't like me. They don't like me. And nobody else is looking at it like that, man.
Nobody cares, nigga.
Now, yeah, people might look at you if you dress like a pookie and you sag, and even I do that shit. I'll be like, man, get me the hell away from this dude, man. So it's all about the way you present yourself. Okay, I get nothing but respect everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, I get nothing but respect. Unless even when I'm dressed like a bum, because I just don't present myself like that. But I'm also an outlier. I don't sit up here and listen to these Democratic talking points. I don't look at myself as a victim. I don't look at myself as, oh, these people are better than me. If anything, I look at myself like I'm better than these people. And you're not going to sit up here and get a violent black man out of me. You're not going to do that because I think I'm smarter than all you anyway, okay? So if you want to, go ahead and challenge me point for point. Go ahead and try to argue with me. You're going to lose. All right, so that's the way I look at stuff, okay? That's the way you should be teaching black kids, okay? These YNs out here running wild, they crazy, man. They gunning down everybody. I seen a video today, right? 4 YNs walking across the street with straight up long guns. I was like, man, where they going? Who they about to hunt down? Anyway, you should be speaking life, okay, into these young black impressionable brains, but you're not. You want to speak the victim nonsense. I don't like it, okay? I don't like it. Anyway, Black Suburban Dad Reviews. Tell a friend to tell a friend. To like my video, subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow with something new. Peace.